In today's final episode of Christmas in July, we are going to be making this and this. A snowman out of a insulator that goes on in a light pole, power pole, and Santa busting out of a canvas. So, let's do this. Hello everyone, Aunt Vicki here, and welcome into my channel and Christmas in July. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of eggnog and a candy cane, and let's get this started. Today also happens to be my son Dalton's 25th birthday. We went out this weekend and celebrated, and I'm going to insert that clip here. He had to work today, and he works from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. and we couldn't do anything. I may get, I'll probably get him a cake, but we couldn't go out to eat. So we went out, and I'm going to show you that video here. It's his birthday.
Yeah, this one's got a little bit more. Yeah.
Thank you.
That looks like blood right there in the corner.
So, if you don't mind, wish him a happy birthday. Like I said, he's 25 today. So now, let's get into craft. For this craft, I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this and turn it into this, a snowman. I have this. I don't know if everyone knows, but this is called an insulator that they put on power poles. I collect these. I've got quite a few, and I just thought I was going to show you a Christmas craft that you could make out of this. So it's going to be very easy. You just need some black paint. You'll need some orange paint and some Christmas ribbon. Very easy. So first, let's get started. What we're going to do first is I'm going to paint this part to make it look like a hat. May take a couple of coats of paint. I'm using chalk paint because chalk paint gives better coverage. I washed it before I painted it just to make sure. So it looks like this. Put our second coat on. I want it to have full coverage. While this is drying, I'm going to take the back side of my paintbrush, dip it in my paint, and I'm going to make two eyes. Let's also make some buttons. There's his buttons. Now let's make him a nose. I have some paint. Let's go ahead and give him a nose. This may take a couple coats too. I've got this ribbon that I'm going to take and I'm going to tie it around him. Make sure it's tight. Okay, let's cut the tails. And there is a snowman. You could probably glue some greenery on his hat too. So, there is our first project. Pretty simple. Now I'm going to show you how to make something out of this. To this. Very easy. It's a canvas that I got at Goodwill, and it was high price today, so it was 99 cents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back side, and I have this wrapping paper that I had gotten from Goodwill. And what I'm going to do is I am going to cut out a piece of paper. Love this vintage look. See if it will work. What I've got to do, I'm going to take this, make an indentation to show me where it needs to be, cut this out. I have it cut out. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Mod Podge. Get me a brush. Make sure it's in there. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Go ahead and put some Mod Podge in here. Now, let's place this in here. Press it down. Okay. Smooth it down. Like I said, it needs to be stuck very well. Smooth it out. Need to let this dry. Actually, I'm going to lay some blocks on it to weight it down. Make sure it sticks. Let's let this dry. While I was letting this dry, we went out to eat dinner for my son's 25th birthday, which is Monday. Got me a orange push-up milkshake from Cookout. Pretty good. Now it's dry. What I'm going to do, I need to get a razor blade. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of cut through it just randomly. Not all the way to the edge, but just kind of randomly cut it. Now, what I need to do is I printed off this photo. It's Santa Claus going shh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I am going to glue it onto the back of this. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do. Put a little bit of hot glue on this. And place it. Now, go ahead and finish gluing it. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little pieces and I'm going to glue it onto the canvas. Move this up just a tad. Right. We're just going to kind of glue it. And I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. This is supposed to make it look like Santa has busted through the canvas. Go ahead and cut this. Now that I have this done, I think what I'll do is I'm going to take some red. This burgundy will work. And I'm going to just go around the edge just to give it a little bit of you know, just something extra. You can leave it just like it is. And after I get this done, I think I'll put a little bit of like brown in it. Well, actually, I think what I'm going to do, instead of putting brown in it, I think I may just paint it beige. I probably should have painted this before I cut it. Now, now let me get some beige. Now, let me get me a paintbrush. This doesn't have to be perfect. All right, now, doesn't have to be perfect, just give it a little bit of aging. So, this is what it's looking like so far. I have some Antiquing wax and water. And I'm going to, you guessed it, dry brush it. Very lightly. Kind of concentrating in some areas. Kind of rub it in just a bit. I just want to give it a little aged look. So let me start by going around the edge. Concentrate kind of around the edges where it's cut. Go ahead and just kind of go over it just a tad. Kind of rub it in just a little bit. You see what it's starting to look like? Kind of old. Like I said, I probably should have done this before, but it just came to me. I just want it to kind of match the background a little bit. Now let's get the sides. Can you see? He's busting through and he's telling you to be quiet about it. After completing my picture, I found this sitting on the floor, just laying there. Let's see how this will look. Okay, it fits perfectly. Look at that. I like it even better. Like I said, it fit perfectly. Sometimes accidents happen, and sometimes they turn out to be pretty good. That's it for Christmas in July. This will be the last one of my series. I hope you give these a try. I hope you've enjoyed my Christmas in July series. I know I have. I wish I could have done more, but, you know, life happens sometimes, and sometimes it's hard to get into things. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, to hit that notification button, and to share this video. It really, really helps me out. Tune in next time. See you on the flip side. Bye.